So last time I was here, thank you for having me, by the way. My name's Peter Robbins. Last time I was here, I was a CPA with the prestigious Eagle-based accounting firm of Robbins and Armstrong. Beginning of this year, I turned the firm over to my son. So it's still Robbins and Armstrong, that helps. But I have turned my attention from being an accountant to being a luthier. And some of you may not know what a luthier is, but a luthier is a string instrument builder. And in the 16th century, there was a wonderful collection of wood carvings and poetry that described all the trades from the Pope all the way down to the slow-witted fool. And I'm happy to say that the luthier is actually listed just a few pages before the slow-witted fool. So it's probably a good thing. But I think it's a step up because accountants didn't even make it into the list, into the book. So that's great. So what does the Robbins Guitar Company do? We do two different things. One, I've been very fortunate over the past years to be able to look for and collect truly fabulous stone woods. And I'm now building guitars out of those woods. And if you take a look at a couple of these, this guitar is something you won't see most other places. It's made out of a wood called canary wood, which is actually locally sourced here at High Desert Hardwood. And also has bloodwood trim. And this guitar is made out of a wood called zirconi, which you will not find at any of the local music shops. So very unique instruments. I think they compare very favorably with anything you'll find commercially. So one of the things that is done is building handcrafted, completely handmade guitars. And some ukuleles, mandolin. I've actually got a lute mold started, so a number of different things. I've got a lot of pictures going on. That's my favorite. That's me buffing up my head. The side screens are a lot better because this is really distorted. So, okay, the other thing that is done at the Robbins Guitar Company is that we have people come in and they build their own ukulele. So this is just a tremendous amount of fun. There's no woodworking experience needed. It's something that if you're looking for a great activity to do with your teenage son or daughter, this is just an incredible thing. We learn about building an instrument, we learn about woodworking, learn about music, acoustics, and just have a tremendous amount of fun. And if you look at some of the pictures that are going to flash by, I think you'll see that there is actually a lot of big smiles going on in the shop when people are building the instruments. So, if any of you play guitar, I don't know if any of you do, or if you know somebody that does, you are welcome to come up afterward and try it out. I've got really 4 very unique instruments here that you can try. There's a big, just like all the country western people love to play, a big dreadnought guitar, but this has a bear claw Sitka spruce top, which you're not going to find anywhere else. These are a little bit smaller guitars. This is a nylon string guitar that plays a lot more like a modern steel string guitar, so it makes all the players happy. So anyway, I'd love to be able to talk to you more about this. I've got a great presentation on building a guitar. It takes about an hour and a half to do. I can squeeze it into less than that, but anyway, so I just wanted to be able to come out here, show you the instruments, let you know about the ukulele building. Again, that's a fantastic activity. It's a lot of fun. And if there are any questions, I think I've got maybe just a couple seconds that I can answer something real quick, but otherwise I'll stick around afterward and we'll be happy to talk to anybody. So, thanks much.
A couple of questions about building a ukulele. How long does it take? So I have a lot of friends out of town. Is that something they can come in and do over a weekend or is it over a course of the week?
So the problem you have in building is that when you glue something, you have to let the glue dry. So usually we get all the bracing on the top and back done. We get the sides put together. We can get some of the, maybe even the frets on and some of the other work done in usually a morning. Then we have to let the glue dry, and then we go on to the next step, gluing the back and top on, which again you can do. It only takes a few minutes to do those processes. Then you have to let the glue dry, go on to the next step, gluing on the neck. You got to let it dry, and then of course the finishing always takes several days. So it's not a one-day process.
Is it a week process?
Yeah, you can do it in a week. It depends. We're pretty flexible. So usually everybody comes in. I have 3 maximum in a class, and people will come in. They'll do the basic work in the first day, and then we'll kind of come in as they are available, either in the evenings or during the day or weekends, whatever
What
works.
kind of experience cost?
That's $350.
Okay, that's great.
And this is what you walk away with. There's three different sizes. You know, I'm sure I'm out of time. So thanks so much for your attention. Love to talk to you.